What up, what up, what up, world? It's your boy J Star back again with the Sunday Night Football Showdown here. We got a not that fun of a game, but we're going to get into this as we always do. Looks like we got Denver and New England, I believe. Both play a 12 personnel offense. Defense, though, is a 2 high safety for Denver and a 1 high safety for New England. And it looks like, let's check into this, like where are these two teams being attacked? So that can help us out a lot with picking these captains in this game. And I also want to say, man, sorry to not mention about picking Puka, for Thursday night showdown, man. Like I had like 4 of them picks right for y'all, but I was kind of disappointed that I realized later that Lattimore wasn't playing. I forgot all about that. And if I would have just known that, I would have definitely told all of y'all to pick Puka at captain, man, because you already know how I definitely let y'all know when we get these what I want to say injury reports. I try to tell y'all where exactly the cornerback is lined up with and who's going to be able to take advantage of that. So my bad for that one, y'all. But let's see. So we are looking at, looks like the Pats is basically heavily being attacked out wide, somewhat pass catching back though too. So that's where we're going to be looking at then for the Broncos side of things. And then for the Patriots to attack the Broncos, it looks like it's going to be tight end and then pass catching back. Okay, so perfect. So for over here for the Broncos, it's going to be crazy to go with Sutton, of course, being that New England is so good at trying to take away your best, receiving weapon and stuff like that. So I definitely think he's going to have a hard time getting those points. Possibly it ends up being, randomly a Judy or something because they do such a good job of really taking away your best, receiving option. But man, I don't know why Wilson doesn't just throw enough passes at least to Judy. So I'm gonna at least just mention it that Judy possibly is a play. But at the end of the day, pass catching back here, so Javonte Williams, though, the running backs have been doing well against New England. And since they are at home, I'm going to say Javonte Williams possibly does produce a good enough amount here. For flex options, Judy's going to be in play, even though he's more in that slot area for them. But when they run the 12 personnel, then he's going to be like a wide out there. Besides that, Mims is going to be in play because he is, set to be out wide. And that's where they've been attacking. And then also since pass catching back, we're going to be looking at Pirine then. So besides that, of course, you already know you can take the kicker. You can definitely take the defense anytime there, especially against New England too at that. Usually probably a pretty much hard team to score, touchdowns against, I would say too. So, the kicker's definitely going to be in play. And then also the fact that their quarterback play is pretty bad. So Broncos defense is going to be in play here. Besides that, I think that's probably all I'm looking at here to go to and attack with. Not really looking at, these B. Johnsons and Humphreys, even though I know Humphrey just came off of, 4 catches. He is a receiver, though, that will be out wide. So if you want to take some shots there, and since New England is giving him a hard time, my bad. Since New England is giving him a hard time, probably trying to take away Sutton, Humphrey could be in play or something like that. So, since he is another wideout receiver and he's a big receiver, unlike Mims is more of a shorter, receiver. So it's a little bit more easier to, contest his catches and stuff like that and stop him from catching them. So I can see somebody like a Humphrey being involved here. But for the other side here, we said tight end and pass catching back. So really simple here then. We got Henry then, possibly captain play. If Henry was not a go, then we would be looking at Gesicki, who would be a super cheap captain play, of course. But and then since they run double tight end, Gesicki is definitely still going to be a option, of course, in the flex for sure. And then I would say we got Ezekiel Elliott. So these would be the 2 best captain plays. Besides that, moving on. Looking at, let's see, is there any other? Looks like, yes, mostly I would say they lean a little bit towards trying to toss the ball out wide. I believe Douglas is more of a slot receiver, especially with Juju being out. I know he's going to continue to get the targets, though. He is kind of pricey here, I feel like, to me, a little too pricey. I'm going to go ahead and toss him in there, but he is a little too pricey for me. I would kind of lean more towards Parker. And then I want to say, is there another receiver I'm missing here? Feels like it's got to be somebody else I'm missing here because Juju, Parker. So let me put Parker in there. Golly, who's the other receiver for them? Oh, it's Thornton. Okay, so Thornton, since they are being attacked out wide, I would say him, but I would even more lean towards Jaceki before I even probably lean towards even a Thornton here. Just like I said, because this team runs 12 and it's already a tight end is being attacked anyway, so why not both of them being able to produce pretty well here and probably eliminate a lot of the what I want to say the receiving options anyways, because I kind of feel like the tight ends and Ezekiel Elliott is probably who ends up benefiting the most in this game here. So now that we got all that done, man, let's get into what am I thinking for this one lineup to win this, man. It's looking like to me, since I've noticed a trend of like running backs getting at least good 18 to 20 fantasy points against New England. We just saw CEH do the same. So since he was able to do that, I'm going to go ahead and go with Javonte Williams, y'all, producing something like that in this game. And then who else do I want to have here, man? I think I'm going to go ahead and pick Wilson to even tag along with that. I mean, they've been also giving up decent amount of points to the quarterback, so I think he still gets it done. And then I want to say I'm going to go with Pirine. Another pass-catching option there for him. I think, coming out that backfield, he can do well in this game. I think it was both backs, CH and McKinnon did decent too as well. So, yeah, we can see that happen again with Javonte Williams and Pirine with Wilson here, since if his number one target is being taken away in Sutton, he just does not like throwing the ball to Judy or really almost anybody else. So I'm going to go ahead and think that he's going to have to lean on the run game a little bit more, the running backs period here then, since they're vulnerable to there. And then I'm going to start thinking about some of the run back options here, which I think I'm going to definitely go with Zeke. And then I'm going to go with, since I'm thinking Henry is going to be able to play. Let's see what it was again, knee. And he was limited. Okay, so like I said, if somehow he doesn't play, then we're definitely just moving in Jaceki instead. And I know it's probably going to leave a lot more money. Let's just check that out real quick, too. Jaceki at $1,600 here leaves us with $9,000. So we're looking at Zappe, Judy. Okay, so yeah. We'll be looking at something like that then, Zappe to go along with him tossing a touchdown to Jaceki. Yeah, I don't mind doing something like that too. So, but for now, I'm going to just go ahead and put Henry in here. And then I am going to, I could take Jaceki right here too. I don't mind doing that. I know that leaves a lot of money, but I'm going to go ahead and think that he does take a deep shot to Mims and actually hits in this game against New England, since they're taking away, definitely Sutton. He doesn't like to go to Judy too much. New England usually forces you to kind of do something that you don't, aren't too comfortable with doing a lot, so because they don't think you're going to attack it. So I definitely see them going to Mims and it just actually finally hitting for like a deep touchdown or something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and end it off with this, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that. Oh, yeah, for my people that only kind of watch the showdowns for my channel, just letting y'all know I am moving. So these next couple of weeks is probably going to be not being able to produce these videos for y'all, man. So sorry, man. I hope I've been able to help y'all out, though, with winning some money this year and this season and everything. Hopefully I will be able to be back and set up and everything by the playoffs, so to be able to help y'all cash some big money then, man. But good luck to y'all, man, this week and this Christmas and everything like that, and Happy New Year's. It's your boy J Star. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out, y'all. Peace.